right, and new game and everything, so we are ready and doing this a bit earlier as missed last night's slot with this, and also have to get going pretty early tomorrow if cycling to work, so doing streaming a bit earlier today, and certainly we do also have a new game, so might play a bit longer towards the evening in any case. So now we have the possibility to do maybe 2 or 3 hours easily, so this should be very nice with the new game Lumberjack's Dynasty, which is by the same makers as Medieval Dynasty and Farmers Dynasty. In Medieval Dynasty we of course well know that Luna especially was into stealing buckets, so was somewhat suspicious whether in this game you have to steal sewing supplies like oil, gasoline, whatever from the neighboring like logging camp or neighbor's shed. So it's kind of like you of course have to be careful that you have enough sewing supplies to not get in trouble. I haven't tested the game other than like it starts and runs to the menu, so in that respect should be interesting to see how well or not get hang of the game, as it appears it at least has some choices to it. So welcome, and let's see how far we go with the Lumberjack's Dynasty. So let's gradually move towards the game. So let's switch to the game in a moment, taking care of a couple of small things here. So let's move towards the game, and we are in the main menu and haven't yet started a game, as we do not have any progress saved. So let's see about starting a new game, and we of course have like two different like actors available. So we have the clearly more lumberjack guy, and then we have one that appears a bit like a business guy and is faster at construction, but do think we are going with the lumberjack. After all, we want to saw wood, so we are choosing the physically stronger, eats more but has more stamina, faster with chainsaws. So, and the other one would be socially skilled, eats less but gets tired easier, faster with building tools. So let's go with the lumberjack, which of course to the modern eye appears a bit like a hipster. So do not forget watering your flowers on hot days. Somehow that doesn't sound like a tip that has much significance for like being a lumberjack. Like, don't forget to water your flowers. Yes, that sounds very important in a logging site. Are your flowers watered? Even if you fix a building, there's still room for further improvements. Learn how to rebuild, then use building materials to completely rebuild or renovate. People will like you more if you are eager to help them. Fair enough, like Luna in the other game is eager to steal their buckets. Modern machines are expensive, but they are worth it as they are faster and more efficient. Alright, it depends on the category of the machine, most probably, when you consider how they make things nowadays. Of course, most probably like every generation has told the same, so one is kind of suspicious about claims about newer machinery always being better When the cat's away, the mice will play and eat food. You store in pantry, buy a cat in agro store to keep the mice away. Alright. Sounds logical, like you can also buy a cat. It's at least agro store and not agro store, like you get especially angry cat from there. Alright, cutscene and all.
Major changes in your life often come unexpected.
Alright, here we are riding in like not probably the newest bus ever.
My favorite Aunt Grace called me. As a boy, I used to spend a lot of time on her lumber farm. Now, of course,
Lumber farm, alright, that's one way to put it.
They decided to sell their dwindling business and need my help to bring it up to shape. I'm only too happy to help them. Besides, I'm beginning to realize how much I miss the peace and quiet of the mountains. The clean air.
Alright, of course, you also good old-fashioned hard work. Yeah. Whether this has a smart village as the medieval dynasty, let's see.
Turn off my telephone and return to the bosom of nature. At least for a while.
Bus stop, literally. Of course, it's amusing. The poster on the bus stop says don't drink and drive, but fortunately you usually do not need to drive the bus. Right, there we go. Arrive with the bus. Another one rides the bus. Alright, the game like even has a story. Go and meet your aunt. She has been missing you. Alright. First person view then.
Great to see you. It's been years, but you've grown up so handsome.
Right, handsome might be.
It's nice to see you too.
Debatable.
You look great as always, dear Auntie. I'm looking forward to staying with you.
Well, thank you. You'll have our old house all for yourself. We've moved to a smaller house right across the street. It's a lot easier to keep tidy.
She doesn't look that old really to retire.
For the house and the lumber mill. We haven't got the strength anymore, and with no one to help, the buildings are a bit run down.
I'll be only too glad to help you with whatever you need me to do. You realize that, don't you?
Oh, thank you. You're so kind. I'm indeed worried about your uncle. He's too old to be out working in the forest.
Apparently, our good uncle still goes then to work.
The forest has always been very close to his heart. So how about a little tour?
Follow me. I will show you everything. You know, I'm really fond of this place. I've spent most of my life here. Hello?
Alright, and immediately we get a telephone call.
You just arrived.
Probably that's our good uncle in the
Oh, no,
forest
you need
then.
any help? I will ask him.
Right, and probably he's in trouble.
Your uncle has a problem in the forest. Could you please get
Problem
over
in the
there and see
forest,
what's
that
wrong?
sounds kind
Yes,
of
of course.
ominous.
Where can I find him?
He's in a clearing behind the sawmill. I am sure you'll find him right away. Take our old
Alright,
pickup.
and of
It's
course
parked in
also
front
the
of
old
house.
pickup
Will do. See you later.
works. Alright, so we should apparently move in that direction. Alright, there's apparently the pickup truck. Yeah, that looks quite old, like 1940s, 1950s at most, so it's indeed kind of like pretty old. Oh, hello there, Friareas, and welcome to Lumberjack's Dynasty, which of course is from the same maker as Farmers Dynasty and Medieval Dynasty, which we might remember Luna was very good at stealing buckets in Medieval Dynasty. So of course in this game most probably and hopefully we have supplies of our own. One might at least hope so. So welcome to the stream, and let's see. Alright, enter old pickup, and we even have a nice cockpit view. We can also have like a chase cam. Let's try this chase cam. It is smoking worryingly much on idle. Would consider tuning the motor if it smokes that much. Alright, we are like doing 50 kilometers per hour already, going fast. Alright, there seems to be some kind of road here, so we can reach this point. Alright, exit the car. There we go. Hopefully the car doesn't sink, like the ground looks a bit wet. Alright, fair enough. And then we should find, yes, Uncle is with the forestry equipment.
Good to see you. Nice to see you too, dear uncle.
He looks quite like American backcountry guy with the camo jacket and round sunglasses and all.
What do you want me to do?
Get on the tractor and try to attach the
Get on the tractor and try to attach the trailer. Right. Sounds like the control panel is surprisingly complicated actually for that kind of a device. It also has 3 like voltage meters or something. Usually one finds like at most hydraulic pressure meters. The control panel for just like a log lift appears excessively complicated. Gecko Smart. Alright, clearly this game doesn't have official license for any tractor. So enter the tractor and then we should back up to the trailer, so shouldn't be too difficult. Alright, that should be pretty close. Alright, Q, grapple crane wood trailer. Alright. So it's hitched up to the tractor and then we... Alright, that wasn't too difficult to pull out of the water. Clearly our good uncle hasn't been totally into it if that was the problem. Alright, that went quite easy.
Well done. You have some skill.
You have some skill. That wasn't comparatively very difficult when you, for example, think about the Mud Runner, where you get stuck 5 times, winch 3 times, and then succeed at falling over and losing all the locks.
Now pick up the chainsaw. Still remember
Now pick up the chainsaw.
when
Alright. Now you can cut trees and bushes. Yeah. Cut down the tree. Alright. Alright, so there's a mini game where you have to move the chainsaw at the right rate of speed. Alright.
Good job. Great technique. You really have it strong.
Alright, the tree felling is...
You cut the trunk in
That
blocks.
was pretty dry.
Okay, load the
Dry a
vehicles on the
tree.
trailer. Bring the vehicles here and give it a try.
Alright, then we need to cut away the branches, so... Fortunately, the log is also quite easy to move, like... You just... Right, and here we can cut away branches, and that should mostly... Yes, the branches are rather done with, so we have... Then we should see which places we should cut through log here. There we go. It cuts straight even if... Alright. Load the logs into the trailer, which of course requires moving the trailer a bit. Now I could remember where the... Alright, there's a lot of things on the map actually. Now if I could remember where exactly the log was. Yeah, there's the tree stump and there's the log, so... Alright, do not think we needed to go quite this far. Alright, the log is over there, so let's drive a bit further. Alright, now and how we use the... Alright, manipulate crane. Alright. the UI for the crane is kind of, would say, a little bit clunky. Alright, we can't pick any further logs from this position, so let's back up a bit and try again. Not yet. So let's pick the bigger one up first. So alright. And then we can open the more of the crane. Good. Let's see if we can pick up the last one from this position. Not quite yet, so we need to back the trailer up a bit closer. Here we go. Let's see now. Alright. And that should take logs to the river bank. Alright, and then we should probably also turn the lights on the tractor. There we go. And probably move the crane to the starting position. There we go, so we do not whack anything with the crane. Drop the log into the river. They will float to the lumber mill, soaking along the way. Very old school method of wood transportation with the traditional, like, let's have the wood float down to the mill. So classical transport. Let's drop them to the river next then. And we do have also more viewers, so you of course get greetings. Good to see you all here. We are playing a bit longer with Lumberjack Dynasty today, as we started earlier and we have more time, especially as I have to get up quite early to cycle to work tomorrow, so doing a bit longer run with this game earlier today in this case. So let's see if we have to drop the logs to the river. So unfortunately there are no working lights actually for the trailer itself, which makes it a bit harder, but fortunately only a bit. There we go. Then all the way over the river and drop it. Then do the next one. And drop it to the river. And then we should have a third log on board, yes. And also drop that to the river. Alright, drive back to the farm and talk to Auntie. Let's first put the crane to the neutral position and then see where we are supposed to drive. Right. Might be easier to drive from the cab view considering the... Right, let's see if the usefulness of the lights is kind of debatable. You can have lights on or off, but it doesn't seem to improve the visibility any. Alright, those are like the working lights. Good to find them now. Alright, now we have the headlights, so let's see if we change the camera into the cabin. Not helping that much, admittedly. So let's try and... Alright, there's the road, so... And let's see, we should be going in the opposite direction. Alright. This clearly is not drivable terrain, so let's see which way we can bypass it. Alright. Don't think this is quite the right spot, so let's change camera angle and try to back up a bit. Alright, we are clearly somewhere further. Is there a way to reset the vehicle? As the visibility is kind of ridiculously poor. Let's see if there is like brightness setting, because I have to say that the overall, yeah, we can change gamma correction, so let's put at least a few notches more and observe that it's not that much better. we unhitch from the... Alright, let's... We do not even have the option to exit the vehicle. Alright, let's see about like whether there are any instructions like can you reset the vehicle in the game. Alright, the apparently is in the inventory. Call tow truck. Alright. At least we are on the road now. Much better. Turn the lights on and then we have to get 95 meters the other way, so let's see where we can make a U-turn. Fortunately the game actually has an option to do this, otherwise it would be kind of painful. No, you're stuck. Alright, we have a nice uphill here, so let's see if we can make U-turn here. Never mind the light posts, so try to not hit them with the lumber equipment. Good. Best U-turn ever. Alright, and now we are driving in the right direction. Fortunately, calling tow truck apparently doesn't even cost anything, so yeah, we made it. Good.
Hello, boys. Did you sort it out?
Yes, it was a refreshing experience.
Refreshing experience. Indeed, you get your tractor in the pond and everything. Alright, maybe tomorrow sounds very logical because it's dark.
Maybe tomorrow. I'm really tired.
No problem. Feel free to look around. You can sleep in the house, and if you're ever hungry, you just come on over to your old Auntie Grace. Well, we'll be off now. It's time for our nap. Enjoy your stay, dear. See you soon.
You receive and 1000 social points. Sounds kind of like... Alright, is this the cellar or the house proper? Apparently this is the cellar. Of course we could also sleep in the cellar. Alright, so we found the cellar, but entering the house proper, alright. Not the best looking door ever, it's a bit stained. Alright, would call this kind of not the most enticing housing experience. And there are about 10 million doors. Changing room, alright. The windows clearly need cleaning, a lot like in House Flipper. Alright, and there are still more stairs. Overall the house is pretty sizable. Sizable, have to say. Alright, here's bed. Take a week's rest. More of like would like to rest a night. 558, we are quite alright. Food 53, sleep 100. Alright, and now we again have like visibility even. And it's actually a quite a grand house overall. The overall looks of the game though do betray kind of like not probably the highest budget production. Yes, like alright, they are not apparently stains, but low texture, low resolution texture, won't paint. Nah, fortunately not that unfortunate. As you saw we could fix the situation for the most part, so it was not that bad. Alright, let's see. So we should get to know the farm, so let's see what targets. Pretty nice looking. Let's see if the gamma correction level affects. Yeah, it actually changes the overall image, but it doesn't make the night much brighter, so let's fix it somewhere there so the overall illumination looks a bit better. There we go. Let's not just walk, but run and see. This should be most probably like the aunt's house, because it's next to ours. Yeah.
Hello, dear. Good to see you.
Need me to help you with something?
I haven't heard from Lily for quite some time.
Alright,
Could you go over there
Lily
and
has
see if she's
disappeared.
okay?
She's a herbalist.
She's a
Alright, that
herbalist,
sounds
so she might
like
be able to teach you a
an
thing or two,
interesting
too.
profession.
Need me to help you with something?
I haven't heard from Lily for quite some time. Could you go over there and see if she's okay?
Could you go
She's a
over there?
herbalist, so she
That's
might
very
be able to teach you a
clear
thing or two,
instruction.
too.
Go over there. Alright.
Hello, Auntie.
How are they?
I'm fine, darling. But you look half-starved, dear.
Alright, you
Here,
look
I prepared
half-starved.
something
We
for
were at
you.
53 points food-wise, so...
Gotta go. Look after
Alright,
yourself.
let's go for now. Red mushroom casserole. Alright, sounds like excellent food. Indeed. We also have a grilled sausage and beer. Sounds very lumberjack-like. And then we have nutrition plus 60. So for now maybe we should eat the sausage. There we go. Greenhouse. Alright, we have statistics for greenhouse. We don't really know much. Departing building silo has 2,210 kilograms of bark. saw building silo has 9% full of wood chips and has 40 liters fuel in stock. No animals allowed in chapter 1. Alright, that's an insult. Buildings fixed. Chipboard factory. Plank dryer. Alright, this has a lot of status. Actually, like fix the plank dryer. Alright, talk to uncle. Alright, he's cleaning up there apparently. Alright, so we should most probably then talk to
Can I
uncle.
help you with something?
Well, yes, actually. Our pickup, Christine, is left in the forest. She's not worth much, but it would be a shame if somebody stole her. Would you mind driving her back here?
Alright, pickup is left in the forest. No wonder, as we actually left it in the forest, so. Alright. You have to actually point exactly at the part of the gate to activate it. There we go. And then we just run. Alright, here's a playground slide. Can we slide? Not really. Can we jump over the fence? Not quite. Alright, so we are apparently in someone's yard. Alright, unsure how we ended up here, but fortunately we have the gate there. And keep moving. Right, there's a... So we have to go the other side. This looks like the sawmill. And another fence, so let's still go in this direction. Right, we are now at the road, so we should be able to pivot there through the road. Let's see. Yes. Alright, and pickup is named Christine, which is also kind of worrying. Considering how totally not safe the other automobile we know was named Christine was, so. This actually apparently does only about 50 kilometers per hour. Alright. There we go. Pickup is back and we can close the gate.
I brought the car like you asked.
Wonderful, thank you. Now that I think about it, you could use the truck more than I do now. Why don't you use her while you're here? She's not much, but I'm sure you'll like her. You should go and see Oliver. Last time we talked, he mentioned something.
Barn needs some repairs.
Some
Perhaps you
repairs.
could help him.
Perhaps you could.
Alright.
I actually feel bad about asking you, but you've seen our old house and farm buildings. They're all in really bad
Right.
condition.
Yeah, the
Could you bring them
buildings
back to
are
life?
at
What do
least
you
a bit
think?
shabby.
Help us old folks. We will share the extra profit, but only after we sell it. I cannot afford to pay you at the moment, but if you help, you will live comfortably while you stay here.
Alright, let's
sounds good.
help
I'll sort that
out. Talk to Oliver. Alright, so we should go and visit Oliver, who is about 100 meters away, so most probably not taking the car. We apparently still have some sausage, though we ate one, so we apparently have more than one grilled sausage available. Alright, let's then move to talk with them. So let's move in and see what they have to say. And of course you are free to ask questions or talk otherwise also in the chat. Find treasure chests with basic food and cheap items. Alright. Some treasure chest you say, like. Wherever he's supposed to be, because the arrow points upwards. Alright, this is more than mildly confusing. Let's check the map. Oliver and his barn. Alright, are we now following that quest? The overall UI is kind of clunky. Alright, and it was the other way. Whatever was that quest with the confusing connection to the sky. Right, maybe we now find Oliver, who is on the other side of the river. We could take the pickup, but it's kind of already more effort to walk back to the pickup, so let's just walk. Alright. This place is fancy. It has a separate pedestrian gate. Alright. and here are our good folks ready for help with their barn apparently.
Hello there.
Hello, young man.
Hello, young man.
Are you Oliver? My Uncle Charles sent me. He told me you may need some assistance.
Charles sent you? Yes, I am Oliver. I could indeed
Right.
use some help repairing
He
my
looks
barn.
kind of urban to be the country guy with the barn.
Well, never mind. That's a great
That is a
barn
great
you have.
barn you have there.
Could you help me? Unfortunately,
Alright, I
I
just bought the place, no
I don't
wonder.
have a lot of money left and can't pay you, but I can offer food in return.
Thanks, but no thanks.
Wait. I have an old tractor that I no longer use. Charles told me you have some skills. So
You
maybe
couldn't
this will
even
be a
choose
fair
to get
trade,
only
but if
food
we're
in
talking
return.
about a tractor as a reward, I will need more than just a barn fixed.
What do you mean?
Do you see the forest over there? I need this space, and I
Don't care about the trees.
so you can have them. But I want this area.
Alright. Our
Do you?
good man doesn't care about the trees. Alright, let's see. Tractor you say? Of course we can have more tractors apparently. Alright, and then we need to fix Oliver's barn. Is this then the barn that needs fixing? Looks kind of like pretty fancy. How do we fix it? Apparently, yeah, it has a nice flat lock and everything. No wonder it doesn't open like professional implementation. It's just in the texture, it won't open because there's a lock which is in the texture. Excellent. Alright, now let's see the quest list. Apparently this is the barn, so that's some other farm building. It looks like a combination of a mill and something, and it's locked. Oh, is this the barn then? It looks more run down for sure. Like parts of the walls are missing. Buy this forest. Alright, we are not looking to buy this forest. We are trying to enter that building. Best fence ever, like. Alright, we can open the door here. And having entered here, what do we need to do? Let's see the quest list. Fix Oliver's barn. How do we fix Oliver's barn? Because there's the indicator and it gives no action at all. And the only action displayed is like buy this forest, and that's not currently something I want to do. How do we fix the barn? Is there like some kind of skill or tools required? Like, do we need to push a specific button? Let's see. Inventory wise tools, and we have only the chainsaw. Builder allows you to fix and rebuild, fixing damaged building parts. Alright, and how do we utilize the skill? Do we have like key mappings or something to use the building skill? fix kautta rebuild. Left mouse button. Alright, that's kind of very so we are pushing the left mouse button at the barn, but do we need like also a hammer or something? There's the old tractor. The game isn't very clear, like do you need some additional supplies to actually fix the barn? Alright. So let's see if we can find more tools. As clearly that's not really quite solvable yet. So let's see other quests in the list. The unfinished tower. There is a strange construction up on the hill, perhaps worth paying a visit. Repair all the farm buildings. Let's first look at that, because would imagine we find let's see if we can like 425 and behind that, so let's again run this way and around, because would imagine there would be like some kind of tool available, because clearly the chainsaw is not the tool you use to fix the buildings. Yeah, there's like a nice steam power plant and everything at the sawmill, so that looks very promising industrially. Right, can we go through here, or no, we do not end up in the river anymore, but we can't either jump over the fence, it appears, so we have to approach from the roadside. And then we need to fix the farm buildings, so pick up scaffold. Right, there's like scaffolding available, but do we need other tools for construction? The instructions are pretty meager. Sit down bench. That's not going to fix the buildings. We have nice recycling bins and everything here.
Good to see
All right.
you. How are you?
Well met.
I need to ask.
All right, let's ask like
What do you want to know?
how to build. How can I get more equipment?
You could always buy new vehicles if you have cash. But if I were you, I'd go around and talk to people.
All right,
I'm sure
that
a lot
wasn't
of them
really
have some
about
old equipment
vehicles.
they can
Like
spare.
what does one fix the buildings? What about
What
that
about
old
that
workshop?
workshop?
Well, you could buy fuel in bulk. It's cheaper that way. Then you can refuel your vehicles.
All right,
at the
you can buy
workshop.
fuel in bulk.
Convenient, you
All
know?
right,
With some
that
skill, you'll
wasn't
be
really.
able to repair, repaint, and who knows, maybe even refurbish vehicles. This needs some skill. But
That
hey,
wasn't
you
really
may
what
just
I was
acquire these
asking
skills over
either.
time, right?
Tell me more about the lumber mill.
Tell
The
me
lumber
more
mill
about
is
the
what you
lumber
need to
mill.
build up your business. You cut the tree into logs as we did together. Then you transport them to the river so the logs float all the way down to the mill.
Yeah,
Once
that
they get
wasn't
there,
really
the
what
wood
was
work
after
starts.
either,
First,
but
the
how
bark
to
is
fix
stripped
the
off.
buildings.
Bare logs can be sold as they are, but you don't earn much that way. The bark can be gathered and sold too, but you'll need a trailer for that. If you fix that sawmill next door, you can cut the logs into planks. These are more useful and fetch a better price. After you dry these planks, you can use them to work on buildings yourself. You will save money that you can put to better use for building materials. You could sell chips too, But when the factory is finished, you'll be able to sell chipboards for more than you'd get for the chips. Besides, I always wanted to start making my own furniture, but never got around to it. But that would be something, you know?
Alright.
Gotta go. Bye.
And still moderately confused how to fix the buildings. Whatever the thing with the star on the map is, let's check that also out. So, nice pedestrian gate here. Alright, here's the tractor. There's the thing with the star. Not that we found anything. Let's check the... Alright, and that construction is indeed on the hill, so let's climb up a bit more and see that also. Not yet very clear how we fix the buildings. Do we need more planks or something which we haven't found? The overall amount of instruction the game gives is kind of meager, and we can't jump over the fence, so alright, there's another person here. Alright. Coffee shop, quite modern for the country.
What exactly are you selling?
Well, not much really. Used to have the lot. Food, drinks, refreshments.
Alright, and then there were apparently no more tourists.
But they didn't really finish the tower, and it seems they never will now.
Why's that?
Well, rumor has it the investor tried to bribe the mayor and got caught. Others say he didn't.
Alright, did or didn't bribe. It's whichever way you probably will have trouble.
So my future looks grim. I think I will have to look for another job soon.
Don't worry. I'm sure everything will turn out for the best.
Thank you. And don't forget, if you have any fresh food, I will gladly buy it. I cannot pay you much, but I'll give you what I can afford.
Gotta go.
Alright.
Bye.
So that was what we found out here. And got 250 social points. There's also a coffee shop separately.
Hi, how are you?
Oh, hello.
Need me to help you with something?
Not now, sorry.
Alright, they didn't need any help, and we can't either buy a coffee from them, so they are not very functional. Was this then the supposed place for the tower, or looks kind of minimal? Yeah, it's kind of has like some concrete foundations, but apparently the thing indeed hasn't been finished. He jumps pretty far in like uneven terrain. Oh, hello there, Ticatron. Good to see you. You, of course, also get a wave. We have been mildly confused in Lumberjack's Dynasty how to fix the buildings. Does it require like building material? So should we like take the pickup truck and go and buy planks, or because the game doesn't really tell you too much about fixing buildings. Alright, let's fall from a mountain. There we go. And here we have a road even. It's faster to bounce down because it practically follows the slope. So of course we get jumping. Should we eat more sausage? 63, so not quite yet, but so here's our tractor and the trailer. What does the barn contain? Right, it's quite a bit better condition, but probably you could keep like a horse or something in there, I would imagine. The overall quality of the game is kind of debatable. There's like a nice compressor here also. And nice fuel meters, lumber fuel. Right. Does the workshop like contain anything to fix the buildings? Which we have old gas and oil cans and welding equipment. Another air compressor. Nail gun. Alright, would that be useful? Now you can repair buildings to restore their functionality. We also have pretty modern, like we have CB radio, an oscilloscope and a laptop computer with some kind of console windows on it, quite modern. And now that we found the nail gun, we can fix the buildings, so very good. Nice. So we nail some new planks onto the building. So now we can fix the buildings that we found the nail gun, which was not instructed anywhere. So this is a lot like in the old Game Boy game James Bond, where you first not like James Bond would usually do, like there's a broken bridge in it. And what does James Bond do when he encounters a broken bridge? Of course he like jumps over the gap in the bridge with Aston Martin, followed by explosions or something like that. Not in the Game Boy game, which in turn you actually in the Game Boy game you do find a man who is trying to repair the bridge, but he has lost his hammer. Alright, where's the hammer? The hammer is under his pillow in his bed. So, do you also keep your hammer under your pillow and then forget it is there? That is very logical for a James Bond game. Unsurprisingly, it was made by the Japanese, so that probably explains the quite confusing qualities of the James Bond. So let's nail it. Alright. Looks nice, like some nice new planks. Also apparently inside there are some spots to repair. Like a bit of the roof is missing, or the ceiling. Alright, this will take a while to repair all the broken buildings on the farm, but let's start nailing. And even the nail gun is called Nail It. Alright, and we fell through a hole in the floor. Yep, would call the building slightly questionable. Much better. Like a lot of hammer symbols. Fortunately we seem to have some spare lumber. Like there are quite a few bits missing. Nail it indeed. That's not even counted as a bit missing from here. Right, the ceiling appears pretty good otherwise. There's actually a way to get out also this way. Anything broken here? Doesn't look like it. No, actually the stairs are also a bit broken. Right. Much better with some nice new planks on the stairs. Safety first. Alright, you are able to see with this like engineer's sight, you are able to see all the still broken parts of the building, so right, this is like actually a garage door, nice. Right, we have some broken parts here. Also behind the barrel, which is really easy to spot. Some bits were missing there. Some bits are missing up there, so let's move up and keep fixing the workshop. It's interesting that we fall down the stairs all the way if we step on them. Right, some nice new planks. Quite a few parts are broken. Alright. There's one plank missing, and that wall is also broken, but how to get there? Would stand on the garage door, like interesting solution. Most probably wouldn't pass health and safety that you're standing on the garage door while fixing your wall. Alright. Then we had some broken bits, but they were on the other side of the... Alright, the fence is also broken. Fortunately we have the nail gun, so we can fix everything at the farm. Better. And our good uncle wasn't even able to tell us that we need the nail gun. Alright. Looks much better what comes to the... Right, we have some broken bits up there, which are kind of hard to reach. We need to climb onto the roof of the expansion, most probably. Anything broken behind here? Nope. about the front? Starting to look pretty good. It's interesting that we actually can't stay on the stairs. Like if we move one step down the stairs, we fall all the way. Like, really? And we can't apparently repair those from this position. We can also clip through the extension. Alright. So we can't repair from that position either. Yeah, those are broken, and how to get to them. Nope. We had the scaffolding actually somewhere. Let's try that if we can find it. Yeah. So let's see, because we had broken parts on the extension to the workshop, so alright, we can even see which places we could build the scaffolding to. Alright, here's the problem spot, so let's build the scaffolding here. We built the scaffolding, but we are still holding it. Let's push F2 if we... Alright, we got the nail gun back in hand. Much better. So let's see if we can now fix the spots we were not able to reach earlier, like. And since we also have more viewers now, so let's again give the viewers joining a wave. And as we have seen, the quality of the game is kind of varying. It's kind of like you are not instructed at all how to find the nail gun, but you are instructed on how to store extra fuel or sell like wood chips, so it's kind of very varying quality wise. Alright, now we can get to the roof of the extension and repair. Still indicates that would be broken, but we do not get the... Alright, there's another repair symbol there. You have fixed your workshop. You receive 6,000 social points. Great. Right, workshop fixed, so we can tear down the scaffolding. We apparently have to be holding the scaffold to be able to tear down the scaffolding, yes. There we go. And then let's take the nail gun back into paw and move to the next farm building now that the workshop is fully repaired. So let's see what would be our next repair target. Does the house need any repair? Yes. Apparently, yeah, we can repair at least some of those without the scaffolding, but we apparently should install some scaffolding soon. Like, there's a board missing, let's replace it with like even worse looking board. Right, there's also something broken down here. Yes, the cellar door. Alright, cellar door has been repaired. And then we have things broken in the... Alright, that's a lot broken, like there are bits of the house missing everywhere. Let's fix all of these we can before putting up scaffolding. It also glitches a little because there's like repair board and old board over each other, so it's glitching whether it's like with a bit of red paint left or like new wood. The repair also looks very workman-like. You put like just new wood in without finishing it. Probably we need like to find a paintbrush to finish it or something like that, so you can pimp your house. But the nail gun clearly works, like you have to have the use of the nail gun. Alright, the roof is quite broken. For that we clearly need scaffolding. Alright. This is clearly how you fix buildings. You have like bits where modern fiberboard has appeared through in the old house, so you nail new boards there. Alright, we can't fix the door though. It would look better if it was like a little bit less worn out. Right, let's see how our front of the house is doing. Right, for that we need scaffolding, and we need to also go to the roof proper. I would say the house is in quite dire condition realistically. There are several holes in the roof and everything. Alright, let's nail it. Alright, and now the window sill is complete. For that we need scaffolding. Right, can we climb the patio so we can... Alright, and the fence also could use a bit of fixing, so let's have a little side quest and fix the fence a bit, because of course we maintain focus a little poorly, so we are fixing the house, but then we also... No, we are not using the chainsaw. Unsure why we changed to the chainsaw while repairing the fence. Right. Alright, the fence is starting to look a bit better. So there's something wrong also with... Right, the fence is starting to look pretty good. Alright, fixing this side fixes the other fence post. Right, our fence is starting to look quite a bit better. And we return to the house. Because we have perfect focus at fixing, we sometimes suddenly start fixing the fence instead. Alright, and let's go through indoors to the patio and do all the work requiring building the scaffolding as the very last. Right. Clearly pretty much everything is in need of fixing also indoors. Looks nice and very matching repair parts. Alright, also bits of the floor are missing. Alright, that's like repaired, but it's glitching again a bit. The fiber board shows through. Right, not the most aesthetic fix ever. Partially the new bits look even worse because they aren't really matching. Alright, the overall matching qualities of the house parts is varying. Would say that it probably looks a little bit worse with the repairs in place. And then we enter the patio, which is missing bits, quite a few bits. Probably wouldn't pass health and safety this either. So let's keep nailing it. Alright. Quite a few bits to repair. then we have the even upper deck. We can also add some missing planks apparently from below. We can also repair the railing from below. Looks better, but we should also visit the upper floor to be sure. Yeah, and we have some fixes we are not really able to do from below to the wall. The railing we can fix from here, at least partially. Alright, let's move up one floor. We can again find the stairs. There's also a bit broken here. Right, doesn't look like... Alright, there was something also broken there. The house is actually a lot of work already. Also something's broken in the stairs, and it actually looks worse when you fix it, because the wood matches so poorly and glitches in, so it's not necessarily better looking. Looks kind of mildly glitchy. Whatever has happened to the walls, like a lot of bits have just fallen off, or has our good uncle possibly utilized them for his sawmill, like let's remove bits of the house and saw them so we can sell them for money. Kind of lacking overall trust in uncle. And it seems staying on stairs is still impossible. Like, have we maybe had a bit of apple cider or something, because it's so hard to stay on the stairs. You all the time fall down from them. Alright, and even upper deck. Looks great. The amount of repairs is also pretty staggering. Nice picture. Does this room need anything else? Doesn't look like it. The house is comparatively huge and there's a lot of faults in it. And suddenly we again took out the chainsaw. We probably got tired of the house, like let's just saw a hole into it. Also the window is broken. Right, time to go outdoors at least. Nothing appears to be broken here by quick inspection. Alright, we should most probably eat a bit of sausage by now, yes. Apparently a bathroom has nothing to fix in it, which is astounding. The toilet seat has no cover. Fair enough. Getting a little hungry. Do not think we are that hungry as we ate the sausage. Yeah, we are doing pretty well actually stats wise, so. Alright, there's still a lot broken in this room, great. Oh, hello there, Light. Great to see you. Doing pretty well. We are trying to fix the house in the Lumberjack's Dynasty, and it seems instead of like producing a lot of lumber, we have been mostly fixing the house for a good while already. It's not very easy at all. So the house has certainly required a lot of effort this far. So let's see how far we get with the house. First and foremost. So let's keep fixing things. The house is kind of, and it's interesting, like the repaired things mostly just glitch in because they appear on the almost the same plane as the wall materials, and they look different, so it's kind of like very non-native looking fix with totally different looking wood. Right, and plenty to fix also here. Some bits missing also there. Alright. Fortunately the nail gun works for all the building work. Let's see. Something have to fix. There at least. This part is now looking pretty good. Alright, the slide needs fixing, no problem. This room is done. Let's close the door. This room appears to be done. Yes, let's close the door so we know that. This room appears to be finished. Close the door. Good. Then do think next we have, unless we have missed anything which isn't totally impossible in house of this size, we should move. Alright, there's something still wrong here. The house is quite huge. Alright, that's now done. some bits missing also here. And here. And here. Starting to look quite good all over here. Yes, looks good. Looks good. Yes, so time to move to scaffolding jobs, as do think we have done the foyer. Alright, there's still more to fix here and here. Much better. And let's start the... Alright, this we can actually probably repair, at least partially, just from the porch. Yes, so we do not necessarily need scaffolding here. Looks clean from this side. That we can't quite reach, so this will be our first scaffolding work site. Scaffolding please, and nail gun out. And now we can fix like the roof and wall and everything. There we go. And further up we should be able to fix more of the ceiling. It's also started glitching. Alright, now we got to the roof, so we can, fortunately it's not too rotten to fix by walking onto it, so alright, there's a big hole, so let's fix that and that and that. Clearly the roof requires a bit of work. That. Fortunately we can also do roofing with the nail gun, which is not totally logical, but clearly much easier. Alright, there's a hole. Alright, starting to look good. Do think the roof is mostly done, so we can return to the scaffolding and take down scaffolding from this side of the house. There we go. let's take out the nail gun and see which other parts of the house need work. Alright, another side quest, fix the shed a little while we are facing it. There we go. Right, that needs fixing. Does this require scaffolding? Yes. We can't reach it without, so scaffolding time. Yes, we can build scaffolding here. Nail gun out. Alright. Thank you for the advice. Sounds fair enough. If you try planks and sell them, you make money. That doesn't exactly sound like any kind of like exploit, it's clear. Because also our good uncle told us that if you put the sawmill in working order and try the planks, they are more valuable. And you can also apparently fix the chipboard factory, so indeed, thank you for the advice, and you of course, being a first time commenter, if you're still there, you of course also get the big picture and you get a wave. Thank you for the hint with producing more profit. So this was quite clear also from what our uncle told us. So let's keep going. And of course always hints and questions and even backseating is welcome, because this one be playing totally casual playthrough for fun, so even mostly kind of like, unless telling just like what to do directly all the time, even like friendly backseating is very much welcome, because not doing this like that seriously at all. It's meant to be fun foremost. Alright, and then we have 2 spots there. Can we even reach them? Not really. Is there anything further? Not on this side. There's that spot and we can't really apparently reach it from scaffolding here. If not on the lower level. Right, that we could reach. The last one is actually the corner, and that we do not think can reach from this scaffolding. Can we like jump and repair? Let's try. Ninja repairing. That actually worked. Alright, nail gun ninjutsu. Clearly. Alright, scaffolding down and then nail gun out, check. Alright, chainsaw, no. Nail gun, nothing to do on this side of the house. Let's check the cellar. Is the cellar in working order? Alright, there's some promising bottles and everything in the cellar. And nothing to fix, it seems. With the cellar being perfect, we clearly do not have much to do in that respect. Anything else on the house? Not on this side. Not on this side, nice. Also the patio looks to be fine. Nothing underneath. There's some fixing to do. Scaffolding out. place. Nail gun out. So how have you been liking Lumberjack's Dynasty this far? It's kind of like not probably the accolade of gaming quality. Let's side quest. Let's fix the playground. Ride a little. Can we then slide on it? I'm sure. If we finish this, maybe we get some social score. It sounds kind of suspiciously totalitarian. One might also think. Is there anything else really to fix on the? No, the slide has been fixed. Alright, let's fix the sandbox because it has only 2 repairs needed. Let's also fix the swing. So now we have even the swings in place. Fix the carousel. There we go. And there's the kind of suspension bridge apparently. And fixed. Any other playground rides? Right, the swing or the whatever teeter thing that is was missing a couple of bits. Alright, it seems most of the playground rides are now intact. Nice. And then climb on the scaffolding and start again on the house. Right. Done on this part. Need to move the scaffolding. There we go. Nail gun out. And again more repair. Apparently there was like still another spot we may need to put the scaffolding up to. Nothing else to fix at least here. Let's also check from the upper deck whether there's anything else from here. Doesn't appear to be the case, so we still need to move the scaffolding once to the mid position, it seems. Alright. So that's only like a bit of extension, so we actually have to also add scaffolding next to it. There we go, maybe we can now do all the remaining fixes at least on this wall. Yes, now that we have also the extension piece for the scaffolding, we can fix the rest. Doesn't appear that there is anything else to be done here. Let's check also up here. Looks good. Then we can remove scaffolding again. There we go. Nail gun out and nothing red visible here, so the house should be in pretty good shape from that side. Nothing visible here. Cellar was also clean. No trouble visible here. So kind of again side quest, fix the grill kind of like benches. There's another sandbox here. Right, a few bits were missing there. And also the fence needs some work. The sandbox is broken. Another sandbox. Quite a few sandboxes. Sandbox game. Right. And on we go. Fencing once again. Everything looking good on the house from this viewpoint also. Home animal barn is kind of broken. But let's check the interior of the house, like do ones over there soon also. Some animal barn repairs. There we go. Quite a few bits missing also here. Apparently the well is not broken, at least. Alright, the house looks clean. Let's enter again and see that every room is in order. Looks like it. Yeah, nothing red. Everything fine also here. Everything good in this room. also here. And this would be the bathroom where apparently nothing is broken. Clearly recently renewed. This was the uppermost part. Nothing wrong here. So I would say that the house starts to be, let's see if the statistics show that. Buildings fixed, home building no. So it should actually show up separately. So wonder what altogether needs to be fixed for this to be done. At least we have checked all the rooms upstairs. We have been into the cellar. Remove old kitchen island. This can be removed, but that's a different matter. Let's again eat some sausage. Nothing wrong here. Or here. Unsure if there is anything to fix, at least in the house itself. This we have already done. This is intact, it's only red. Right, the bench is here at least a bit broken. Right, that should be intact now, yes. A lot of nail gun use. We apparently have infinite ammo, fortunately, for the nail gun. Looks better. We need to put scaffolding out to get onto the roof here again. At least the amount of work is high enough to fix the buildings. Certainly not like a quick job at all. Dynasty seems a bit overly bombastic, but you're nail gunning all the time. It's a bit repetitive, don't you say, Light? You are quite correct. Alright, let's illuminate here a bit more now that the daylight has reduced a little. There we go. Extra illumination. Just like in Darkest Dungeon, you illuminate. The nail gun, yes. It would be somewhat amusing if a house repairs would be done with no more nails products. Yeah, more nails. More of. Alright, see you, Light, and you of course get a wave. Thanks for joining the stream, as usual. Always good to have you here. Alright, and let's see. Let's see then about trying to fix the barn further with the nail gun. It would be indeed like more nails instead of no more nails. More nails into the barn. And it seems this wall is done all together, except the roof as usual. Fortunately also the roof tiling can be fixed with the nail gun. Alright, and on this side, yeah, a lot more to do. There's also some things to do inside and in the enclosure. Alright. Do some of these like open to enter the enclosure, or do we have to enter through? Yeah. Alright, some bits are missing also from the enclosures here. Everything is pretty much in red. We are clearly missing even quite a few support structures. Fortunately, the animal enclosure hasn't collapsed in the meantime. Alright, and then we suddenly take out the chainsaw. We still are not going to saw this thing to bits, even if there has been a lot to repair. There we go. Trying to like get announcement of some repair finished and then continue the other quest, namely fixing the neighbor's barn. It's like the creators of the game clearly like their nail gun mechanic, to put it lightly, because then we have to repair the neighbor's barn, which of course involves more nail gun. Clearly the nail gun has been very popular with the creators of the game. And then we have a hole that is actually intended to be there for dropping hay down, so how do we get to the remaining repair sites? Because there's plenty of hay here. Here we can stand, but we can't really repair from there. Let's go below through the hay hatch. Alright, we can fix more of the hayloft floor from below. Alright, nothing appears red, at least immediately. How is our sleep situation? 52, so we can still keep on nailing. Alright, into the enclosure, if we can still find a way in, well secure. That side would seem to be in order. Alright, that opens, good. Now we can fix things in the enclosure. Yep. More of the... Alright, there was board missing there. And that we can open, and this leads to the outdoor enclosure, which also had some repair spots. At least we can do some roofing from here. The walls appear to be in pretty good condition. Let's be sneaky and put up scaffolding in the enclosure. There we go. Creative solution. Like we are in the enclosure and need to fix the roof, so let's put scaffolding up here. Quite a few bits in need of fixing also here. Somehow with the glitchy repair displays, it oftentimes appears worse when you repair it. Until all the repairs are done. Quite a few spots to repair in the animal barn, admittedly. There we go. Alright, and there's even more wrong with the roof. Alright, looks good from this side. Looks good from this side. Looks good from that side. So we should be done with the roof. And let's take down the scaffolding. out nail gun and see what else we might need to still do. Nothing. Alright, there's something wrong. Very slenderly visibly. There. That would also be in the ceiling, apparently, what it tries to indicate. Not much wrong elsewhere in the interior except exactly that. How can we reach the broken roof or ceiling kind of like stays? Can we put up scaffolding in here? Because the problem is that how do we reach that? Apparently not. Actually, we can put up scaffolding on that side. Interesting. Alright. Nail gun out and fix the broken supports. If we wouldn't fall down the stairs, which is also illogical, we are unable to stay on the stairs. Haha, yeah. Or that would be logical, like tornado comes through and the barn comes down faster. Quite logical. Fair enough. Rearrays. Yes, you have fixed your barn. 5,000 social points. Wow. Now we are going to fix the neighbor's barn, because that would be even a mission. We have fixed enough in our own front yard, especially because can't find the missing broken parts still in the house, or it's like the fence has to be fixed or something, because it seems the game is kind of capricious in that sense, like. But our barn is now in full operational condition. Let's see, do we need to sleep? We have been nailing all day. 48. Let's eat more sausage. We ran out of sausage, so let's get some food from the aunt if we can find the aunt. So let's check map. We also can hear something else from the aunt, so let's choose the quest that also asks us to talk to the aunt, so we can find aunt easily and ask aunt for food. So yes, the aunt lives on the other side of the road, yes, and let's, of course, we go with the nail gun.
I spotted a rather strange looking man down by the river.
Rather strange looking man down by the river.
Could you please check on him? I must say I'm
Alright.
scared.
Will do. See you later.
Indeed. Let's talk
Hello, dear. Good to see you.
and ask for some food.
I need to ask you something.
Of course, sweetheart. What do you want to know?
Alright, is this only for knowledge?
Gotta go.
Alright, that
Look
wasn't
after yourself.
really, so if we just ask how they are doing, most probably we can get
Hello,
food
dear.
that
Good
way.
to see you.
Hello, Auntie. How are you?
I am fine, darling. But you look
Alright,
half starved.
there we go.
Here.
Always
I've
remember to
prepared
get food from the aunt.
Gotta go. Look after yourself.
Then we go, we have already fixed a couple of buildings, and now let's check. Now we have red egg casserole. We are at 86 nutrition, so we do not need to eat it quite yet, but now we can go and fix neighbor's barn. So talk to a stranger, but let's go and fix neighbor's barn first. we have been playing about 2.5 hours, so let's play closer up to 3 hours and then finish. So let's fix neighbor's barn and see how that goes, and then probably finish for today. Can we save the game? Like, yes, we can save the game explicitly. It's not like we have to find like a save point. That would be kind of frustrating. Alright, let's move out. Now that we know the secret of the nail gun, we can move and fix neighbor's barn. Let's see if this is quite the optimal route, but can we actually go through the river? A little refreshing swim. Clearly, it's actually not a problem. There's even fish in the river, it seems. We also go swimming. And here's the famous barn. Let's see about it. Nail gun out, and yes, we know now we know the secret of the nail gun, so we can fix the barn. Right, that side. Right, the door frame is missing a couple of bits. Right. There we go. Looking better. Also, now that we had the earlier timing, how has our good audience liked the earlier timing? As you know, have usually done a bit later timing. How have you liked the earlier timing for weekend, like starting around 6 or a bit later when practicable? How has that been to the liking of the audience? Looking good. Something wrong here, yes. Ah, that opens, good. Alright. Cut down the forest by Oliver's farm. Alright, so chainsaw work coming up next. The barn is now fixed. That was quick compared to the homestead buildings, one has to say. Right, and then it's time to move and cut down the forest, so Chainsaw time. There's kind of mini game to move the chainsaw at the right rate of speed, but considering how complex real. Alright, and we got stuck. So let's fell other trees. It at least bothers to show how many trees and bushes there are left. Chainsaw massacre, like just run with the chainsaw into the bushes. Bushes left 54. This is going to be a lot of effort. And it actually doesn't work that you just run into them. You actually have to walk up to each and push the chainsaw button. And for some it seems to be surprisingly difficult. And here's our stuck tree. Fortunately it can be just like pushed a bit and then it will fall over. Right, it's starting to look much flatter. "34 bushes left, so we are making some progress at least. 31 bushes left. Let's saw a real tree. There we go. Another. This is at least actual lumberjack, like Lumberjack's Dynasty, which is of course pretty funnily put bombastic name. So we have a tree falling over, but we are removing bushes here at the same time, of course. Not the cleanest looking job site ever. Only 9 bushes left. Only 7. Cut away branches. Only 4 bushes left, so we are making some progress. Let's see if we can cut away some branches here, because this looks kind of not very neat otherwise. better. There we go, we have 5 trees left. They also have interesting physics because you're able to make the trees move by just poking at them with your own weight, so alright, these are cleaner, so we can cut down more. Let's see from the map what our overall operation area is. Alright, so there's still area to go. There's a bush. Done 23. There should be 5 trees, so not all of them are clearly on this side of the road. There's one. All the trees we have again felled are pretty dead. Like it seems we haven't been really doing much in terms of alright. Let's try and not make this fall onto the top of the barn, which tends to be the typical that you cut down trees and then they of course fall onto the buildings. And yes. Apparently the game doesn't really care though. And now we can probably cut that into logs, now that we have cut away the branches, yes. So we can actually just cut it through and it falls off the barn. There we go. Neighbor doesn't mind that we cut down the tree onto his barn, it seems. There's also the bush, but haven't been apparently able on. Alright, there we go. 3 trees left, so let's keep on cutting. And we finish probably the stream once we finish the mission here, as then it's quite a bit over 2 hours, and we have started pretty well into the game by then. Kings of Timber indeed. Wood cutting. There we go. Again onto the almost onto the barn. Then we have 1 tree left and a few bushes, so 18 bushes, so let's keep cutting down on the bushes. The amount of bushes makes this a lot of work. 11 bushes. Alright, that would be the final tree. And there we go, timber. Right, and how's our food situation? 73. We should sleep soon, but first we could rest 11 bushes, so 10. Alright, it's still 11, so these are not apparently part of the operations area. That in turn was 9 bushes. We are progressing. 8, 7, 6. Five. All right. Drawing close. Let's check the map to see. So if we turn around, the rest of the area is towards the barn, so we need to look out for more bushes. Still 3, so no bushes here. Two left, alright. That didn't count, oh well. We like run around and cut down every bush we can see. There's also one in the yard. Let's see if that counts. 2 left. Alright, those didn't count. We also clear up his yard. Unfortunately, the engineer's site neither shows us bushes, only information related to cutting the trees, so let's see. We are not still in any serious trouble with sleep, so this is a bit far to think from the area, yes. We could buy this forest though, but that wasn't the idea. So not on this side of the road. one bush here. One left. Alright, now this is starting to get exactly the kind of thing that game design is renowned for. You're looking for the last bush. There's one here, but I do not think it counts. Nope. We cut down all the bushes. Could be this. If we just succeeded at cutting it down. Yes. So let's try to be convincing enough and go in with our chainsaw in paw.
Done. Your farm is in much better shape now, and the trees are gone.
Done.
Thank you. The tractor is yours now. Pleasure doing business with you.
Tractor is yours
Do
now.
you know anyone who might be able to spare a trailer? A trailer for the logs. Would be a shame not to use the logs from your trees.
As a matter of fact, I do. Go and see Isaac.
Alright, ski jump. Alright, and Isaac has a trailer.
I will.
That will
Thanks.
be work for the next time we play. Oliver seems to be really fond of you. Thank you. So we can collect the tractor. Let's go and see whether the tractor works. We can then go tractoring with it. Right. Yes, it actually works. Does it have lights? Yes. Actually better lights than some of the things in this game. This is very stylish. Alright, we have to open the gate though to drive through. There we go. Lights on. Did you previously have a trailer or a ski jump or perhaps both? A log trailer we did have, which we picked up some logs in the beginning, so actually yes, but somehow do think that didn't quite work out, or at least using it again. So let's see if we can now eat. Let's eat. Also, we can't apparently eat if it would give more nutrition. Yes, we can drink beer, but we can't eat that because it would give more nutrition, like really. Alright, let's set the quest target for the fix the homestead, so we have the kind of directions home. There we go. And let's see if we get lost with the tractor. Right, there's the road. The street lights are not on, but the visibility is quite low. Visibility poor. Let's check the map. Are we like doing the right direction? Yes. We should be turning downhill. Right, the cars are driving pretty fast for the visibility. The old tractor started and works surprisingly easily, to admit. Alright, here we are. So we fixed the house a lot, so let's sleep in it. Yeah, the bathroom wasn't the one we are looking for. And here we can't sleep for reason or other. Here we can. Alright, new day, and did we save the game? Yes, excellent condition. So, here was the first session of Lumberjack's Dynasty. Alright, and we are ready to see who we will raid. So thank you all for joining for some Lumberjack's Dynasty, which is indeed quite a bombastic name. So let's see who we can raid. Alright. Not that many playing today. That cat is playing Escape from Tarkov. It has been a while since we have done him or Tarkov in general, so let's go for that. And let's see, he's still playing. Advertisement, alright. Alright, like in the advertisement apparently. A hamster. Yeah, he's playing. Let's go for him, it's been a while. Yeah, the game probably was new the most. There's also Farmers Dynasty. So, and thank you all for joining. Let's raid. And let's do a country raid, because this has been so. Type something country related, like country. Lumberjack related, because this game is very much country spirited with the tractor and chainsaw and nail gun. So thank you all, and let's do a country raid. So you may type something very country. Thank you, and see you possibly tomorrow, or at least on Thursday for Darkest Dungeon. We'll see whether we feel like there is mental capacity left for MTG tomorrow, but we will be trying at least on Thursday. Darkest Dungeon for sure. Thank you, and good rest of the evening. And here we go.